Servus und hallo, welcome to this new business vlog where I tell you all about my business and how it's going. We're starting off in the car, very strong like the last vlog, which was very late because I didn't manage to cut it because it was so stressful, and then uploaded it on Monday. In the meantime, I had fixed the V-Minion and now the hot and melted through the ASA again. I believe it has something to do with the hot end fan not working properly. The Prusa Mini just doesn't care at all if it's enclosed or not, if it prints ASA for 5 hours, doesn't matter. I put the V-Minion in the enclosure, tried to print a 1 hour benchy and it failed after 20 minutes because the hot end melted. Like the moves continued, obviously, because it's not that smart. And also I broke a cable of the thermistor and that's why it didn't work. I soldered it back together, tried to print the benchy, and then just... At least the owner of the EVA toolhead got back to me. He's from Poland and pretty nice guy, as it seems. He had like a lot of work and weird time consumers, and finally got back to me. I still have to calculate the price, like at what price I want to sell the EVA toolhead as, and then create a page. He wants 10% of sales, which is totally fine. That's a good licensing fee. I watched the Rhetoric Tuesday stream from Nero yesterday, and he talked about Formnext. And I looked it up, and Formnext is in Germany, as you may know, but it's 15 minutes away from me by train, so I will probably be going there, but it's over the weekend of my birthday. It's something to consider. I haven't found the correct hot end mount for the Dragonfly BMO in the Hiromi files, so I'm still like trying to find the right file for that, so I can get my SU3 back up printing. I received a bottle of Craft Glow in the Dark from Soritec, as they sponsored this bottle of resin, and I'm an affiliate. I'm still working on that video because no time, but I have like 3 or 4 CAD projects at the moment. I also have uni stuff, and I have to do finance for like social projects, and it's really, there's a lot to do in a day, and I want some free time for like half an hour once in a while, which is understandable. On Monday I got up at I think 9 and then worked till 7 in the evening, and then had like half an hour of free time, and then went to the fire brigade practice day, which is once a week for 2 hours. One of the CAD projects is a digitalizer kind of holder. Like there's an LED panel, and then on top of that goes a digitalizer for photography. I don't understand a thing about it, but a fellow student asked me if I could make it. I said yes, and I'm in the process of doing that. It's going very great. Another thing is a Mac adapter, the Florida Man contract. It's going fairly good. I have the adapter to the US Mac pretty spot on. I just need now to create the shape that fits the Walter Mac, so it fits properly. The original injection molded one has a very satisfying click, which you don't get because they made a feature that makes the click, but the 3D print doesn't have that because I don't need it. And what the heck is going on here? Wiesbaden traffic in the morning is death. And the sad thing is, usually it should take me half an hour to get to uni, or like 45 minutes, and I'm on 41 minutes, and I have still like 10 minutes to go, but I need like lessons start in 15 minutes roughly. I do some event bartending as a side hustle, and I have the whole weekend to work because of the German champagne days, if you can call it that. Some cocktails with champagne and so on and so forth, which are usually cocktails that I don't really like, because on that I don't like the super fancy, oh look at me, I'm doing some smoke and bubble stuff. It annoys me personally, because I'm more like a Cuba Libre or beer kind of guy, because I'm fairly simple. But people pay money for that, and I get paid in turn, so it's pretty nice. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Plan on making my CAD time more expensive, because currently CAD is equivalent to just normal work, and I should take CAD up to 50 euros an hour, and have normal work is 25. Which, surprise, surprise, your employer bills for more money that you get. But I employ myself, so I should bill more money. Some contracts do not work out with that kind of price, but $50, 50 euros for CAD is really cheap. I'm not really good at producing complex parts, which is why it's only 50 euros an hour. But I can produce parts. It's just they take a little bit more finagling, and when I get more experienced, I will build more, because that's how this all works. So, welcome to the second part. It is I forgot to post the video. It was very stressful. Because I was at a LARP event. Because I have braided hair. I am in very stressful weeks, and there's a very stressful week ahead, because there are a lot of projects that are converging onto the next weekend. The thing that you just saw, I recorded in the car, and I don't remember what I said, but I will just keep adding on to things that have come up. I got my SVO3 running. It prints perfectly. Then the bed heater cable broke. I uninstalled the strain relief because I thought it was okay, and it wasn't. So we'll install a strain relief when I get the new bed in. A replacement bed from Sovol is $65, I assume with tax, but I got an upgrade. I got a 5mm cast and milled aluminum plate with a heater that's within spec, and then also a flex plate, like a 350 by 350 flex plate. That cost a lot of money. It cost 205 euros to be exact. Also, the hairspray contract is almost over. I'm waiting for the payment, and then the product gets shipped out. I actually talked with somebody that is in the Pew Pew lobby here in Germany. I talked with him because I was kind of unsure, and he reassured me that I am safe, more or less. So when the bed comes in, I print the replacement part for the Samsonite Beauty case. I will put that on printables if I remember that, just so people with the same case can get it. And I will put it on my website, and I think on my eBay shop. It just might help. I received a lot of a big motivation boost for LARP stuff, which is bad for this channel, because the LARP channel is on break. DV Minion is... Oh god, I have to make the video about that. It had a bad fan. That's why it broke down. And it has a new fan. I just need a new heater cartridge, because the cables of my very old heater cartridge finally broke, and I have ordered new ones, and they need some time to come in. I think I have one more heater cartridge, but I need to drill it out, I think, or heat it up somehow. I don't know. I have a meeting on... No, the meeting happened already, because we're just adjusting the schedule now. So 2 weeks we'll see each other again. In this video I already had a meeting with Andrew from the Hero Me project. Stefan interviewed him, and Grant interviewed him about a kind of being a vendor for the Hero Me project in Europe, because I have the capacity to print that, especially when my Voron is finally back in the living. The Prusa Mini can can print ASA very, 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 very good, and the Voron as well. I just need to undo my stupid thinking, and then I have two small, fast printers that can print ABS and ASA, and also composite materials if I put a hardened nozzle in them, or a diamond nozzle, or whatever, especially because my Mini has the Revo system, it's very easy to change the nozzles. The video about the ceramic glow resin is still in the works. I have the script, I have what I want to print, I just need to do the printing and then kind of film a good video with some B-roll shots. I think I will try to make these reviews like an actual well-made video instead of a video like this where the lighting is bad because it's just coming from the top down, and or maybe I'm in the car. Trying to get more professional in the video space, but it's hard and costs a lot of time. Also, there will be a video about big printers, and I will revisit the water washable resin video because it's the biggest video on my channel, but it sucks. It's 2 minutes and 17 seconds of blabbering. It's still up because I want eventually, when the video about like the correcting my mistake video is out, I want to link that in order to kind of show like how I am on the internet, to portray that better, because I can learn from my mistakes, and I think it's pretty healthy to do so, and I would like to portray that outward, like how I am in real life, because everybody makes mistakes, but if we talk about them, we can strive to do better, and I seriously want to do that. I had a lot of fun this weekend. Not a lot of sleep, and there's not a lot of sleep coming because there's so much to do. I passed my truck driving license test, which I've talked about for a lot of time. I'm sorry. It's nice. I will get my license tomorrow, and German bureaucracy things need to ensue. My name is Louis. This was the business vlog. I hope you print something at the Jeff print fairs. I will see you in the next video. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.